the basket by Brooklyn. The shot by Looney, no good. Here's Cunningham. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming. Strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jermichael Green comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Wiseman. Embiid with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And then Cunningham slams it in.
In the open floor, Cade Cunningham is a dangerous man.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Defended by Butler. Butler with the steal. Jumps up and slam dunk by Butler.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
LeBron against Wiggins. James. And the dunk by James.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by Brooklyn. Poked away. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Baldwin, who's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The three from Poole. Brooklyn with the rebound. James looking around. From deep three-point range. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And here are the Warriors now. It's an 18-point game. Stolen away. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Cunningham's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Butler against Poole. Pass to Curry. 23 seconds left in the first quarter.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Curry against Cunningham. To stop the run. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Brooklyn. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go at... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Butler. Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Poole with it. Now defended by Embiid. A shot by Curry. No good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Shifty, but always in control. Great dribble move by Cade.
Cunningham's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Passes it to Thompson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. So it's Brooklyn now. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Durant kicks to LeBron. Drains the three-pointer. James has got 5 points so far.
I love when LeBron goes up with no hesitation, looking assertive off the catch.
Timeout called the Warriors. The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Number 4 for your home team, Andrew Wiggins.
Outside Curry. And nothing is falling for him right now. Brooklyn in control. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Embiid from outside. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Looney, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Thompson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wiggins kicks to Green. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by George.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Green in the post. Defended by Griffin. Green, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. And here's Brooklyn. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Here's Crawford. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn in control. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Blake is like having another guard on the floor, getting down and sprinting and beating everybody down the court.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn with the ball. Crawford looking over the floor. In the corner, George with it. And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
41 seconds left in the first half. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Pulls up, high post, and it's off the back rim, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Green. Jermichael Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And here is Poole over Crawford.
And when Crawford is playing like that on the defensive end, he becomes more valuable. We know what he can do on offense.
And so it's Brooklyn with a major 39-point lead here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
It's Curry outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Crawford outside. The kick out to Irving. Griffin trying to get open. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
The incredible energy of Blake Griffin. Skilled at sticking with plays and finishing them off.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And it's Green missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And there it is for him.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Thompson passes to Curry. That 3 off the mark. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Right side, Irving. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Wiggins against George. 5 on the clock, and George with the stuff.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Looney. Outside, Green. Feeds to Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Irving. Curry with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Crawford against Thompson. Crawford kicks to Giannis. And then Griffin with the dunk.
I saw that one in Griffin's eyes. He was ready to throw that one down.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry against Irving. Goes up on the wing. Stolen by George. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
1:19 left in the third. Curry deciding where to go with it. Takes the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry against Irving. Left side, Griffin. And here's George for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The pass to Curry. Now, here's Looney. Defended by George. Green against Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins passes to Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wiggins against George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 6 in the quarter.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again. Here's Irving, and Irving throws it down.
Executing off the dribble, one of Kyrie's strongest assets.
They could use a bucket. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Crawford. Then it's Griffin. Then it's Paul George. And it's Giannis in at the 4-man position. Here's Curry with the 3. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Griffin. There's the drive. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
When Griffin makes up his mind, he is ready to attack the glass.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. Irving double team. Crawford, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Moody. Baldwin looking for the opening. Inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Here's Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for Brooklyn?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Back to Curry. Passes to McClung. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for James Wiseman.
Your home team, JaMychal Green.
And Brooklyn has possession. Cunningham kicks to Embiid. The quick look, no good that time.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Curry's shot is off.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Here's Baldwin. Guarded by KD. And Green slams it in.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Butler from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Curry can't get it to go. Cunningham passes to Butler. 1:35 left in the fourth. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Curry's shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Butler from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
3 team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Stephen.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
I love that Curry can dominate without the height, the vertical. It all comes down to high basketball IQ and skill.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Cunningham outside. Embiid with the screen on Curry. And they double up Butler. Pass to James. It's tipped. Kuminga with it. The pass to Baldwin. Stolen by Durant. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to McClung. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range.
I mean, a pull-up, Jay, that is awesome to get a chance to see him on the floor, stopping on a dime, and pulling up.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Gets the bucket.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did not.
Welcome, everyone, here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. Kevin Durant is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Butler. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. They've got Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Young in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Rose. Pass to Towns. Now Butler. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look he feeds it.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Butler against Embiid. Pass to Rose. Towns a screen on Morant. Rose, the pass to Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the inside, and he dunks it down.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And we're about a minute into the first. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Trae Young.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Rose outside. Shoots over Morant. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Durant.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Here's Morant. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Rose outside. Lets the 3 fly. Joel Embiid with the board. James against Wiggins. With some arc. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Towns a screen on Morant. Rose with it. Now Wiggins defending. Rose against Wiggins. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Tatum. Misses off the right iron.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
Tipped away. And he's going for the lob. And it's powered home by Towns.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
So it's the home team now. They trail by 11. Murray passes to Gobert. Middleton outside. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. And it's Rose penetrating. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Murray. And he drives in. Outside for Levine. Offline with a 3. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Rose, the pass to Durant. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Gobert, no good. Rose up top, defended by Murray. Rose, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Durant finds Young. Screen by Young. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Young against Rose. Butler on the wing. Fires in the triple. Butler's got 6 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Levine. Launches a three. The shot no good. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
LeBron is second all-time on the NBA career scoring list. It's just him and Kareem at the top. As long as he stays healthy, the King will set that record.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Butler. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's James in at the 3 slot. Clock at 2. Young can't hit. Well, with all of LeBron's accomplishments, Richard, how would you rank breaking the scoring record?
For me, it's up there with anything LeBron James has done. This record, I don't think anyone's going to break it.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Rose has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Tatum. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Young against Rose. Durant with a screen on Young. James with the ball. Towns a screen on Tatum. 4 on the clock. James passes to Rose. Shoots over Young, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Checking in for your home team, Andrew Wiggins. Ja Morant.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. Embiid a screen on Durant. Back to Morant. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Butler. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Wiggins against James. Uncovered. The shot's good.
LeBron James.
And Brooklyn leads by 19.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tatum passes to Wiggins. Here's Morant. Back to Wiggins. Pulls it from the corner. And that one comes up a bit short.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Crawford. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Morant, the pass to Tatum. Here's the three. Griffin pulls down the board. Outside Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Griffin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, for years, Griffin relied on his explosiveness. Now he relies on his craft. Good move drawing the foul right there.
1:57 left in the second. Gobert finds Morant. Back to Gobert. Middleton, right side. Outside Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Murray's checked in for Ja Morant. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
You got to like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul, look, that's not going to slow him down.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside. Voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Middleton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. No problems knocking that one down.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
And the jam by George.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Knocks it loose. Middleton, left side. Outside Levine. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Levine. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. With the step back. In transition. Here's Crawford. No good. Off the front rim. Middleton outside. And it's rejected.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Murray. Pass to Crawford. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so it's Brooklyn, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Joel Embiid is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
A clear look for Embiid. Misses the 3. Here's Griffin. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Griffin's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Young against Irving. Embiid a screen on George. Tatum with room to shoot. Releases from the wing and drills it.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Tatum with a steal. Pass to Young. 90 seconds into the second half now. Embiid a screen on Griffin to the middle. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade. There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Durant. Towns on a screen. Durant against Griffin. Pulls it from the top of the key, and that one's long. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Griffin slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And stolen by Irving. The 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Pass to Morant. Towns a screen on Irving. From deep, Morant. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Griffin with it. Towns covering. Here's Crawford. On target from range. He's got 11.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
George against Tatum. Pass to Booker. We've got 1:28 left in the third. From 11 feet away. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
And he drops it first.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
He's off on the second. George against Booker. And the jam by George.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Irving against Moran. Can't hit that one. Here's Irving. Throws it up high. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You want to know what the epitome of using your size and skill? It's Joel Embiid.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Moran against Irving. For three, Durant. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Irving, the pass to Embiid. Takes it inside. The kick out to Griffin. Here's Crawford. Screen by Griffin. Here's Crawford. Booker defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jamal Crawford at the line for 2.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a step back. Here's Wiggins. Towns with a rebound. Rose outside. 2 on the clock. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
And so it's Brooklyn, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And they're...
Oh, my goodness.
How
Wow.
about that?
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Towns. With a 9-footer. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Rose. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And the basket by Towns.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Rose outside. Spins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
Pass to Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realized what an all-time great he'd become.
Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the coaching staff loves the defensive intensity. And Rose proving to be a nuisance grabbing the steal.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Levine against Butler. Outside Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Rose against Murray. Outside for Butler. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Murray passes to Durant.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
At the line for your home team.
First one falls for him.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Butler outside. Durant, the pass to Towns. James, outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Butler. Towns, a screen on Levine. Here's Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Don't foul that guy. For his career, Durant is about 90% at the line.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Levine. On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Murray passes to Durant. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray against Rose. James outside. Clock at 6. Outside Butler. Puts it up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The ball control Butler possesses is valuable. I mean, his decision-making in pick and rolls is quite impressive.
Pass to Durant. Ooh, poked away. And he's all alone. Pushing it up now. And it's powered home by Towns.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Durant, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And that one falls for ball. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Outside Butler. Out to Rose. 6 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Durant, the pass to Murray. Knocked loose. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.